Good morning. I woke up and I don't know, I was inspired to make a video. And it's going to be really quick. It's like a super duper quick reminder that nothing, anything, anyone does to you is personal. And the only reason you would take it personally is if there was something within you that you still haven't accepted or contended with. You know what I mean? Like if you're basically everyone around you is experiencing their own reality based on their level of consciousness, based on their level of awareness, and mindfulness. So if you have issues within yourself, or they have issues within themselves that they haven't necessarily acknowledged or worked through, they're going to be triggered easily. And it can go either way. So I guess that's what we refer to as like we mirror each other, or we are reflections of each other. Um, but I feel like once you've like acknowledged and recognized and worked through a bunch of your stuff, you won't be triggered anymore. You know what I mean? You won't take anything personal. You'll realize that anything anyone does isn't personal. It's just basically it's an opportunity. It can be an opportunity if you're aware to see where they're at and what they need to work on. But if what they have to work on is triggering something in you, that is a huge opportunity and a huge nudge to let you know that you're being triggered because there's something within you that needs to be um, attended to. I know I probably repeated myself over and over, trying to drill the point home, I guess. But yeah, man, these roosters are going off. I don't get it. They weren't going off before I started this video, but it's cool. Roosters will be roosters and ants will be ants. But oh gosh, what was I gonna say? I don't know. It slipped out of my mind. Yeah. Don't take anything personally. It's not about you. It's about them. And if you take it personally, then you probably have something within you that they are triggering in order to give you the opportunity to work on that. Okay, that's it. I mean, there was something else I wanted to say, but I totally forgot. It happens. If you learned something, that's great. If you didn't learn anything, that's great too. Oh, I remember. Okay, so when I noticed when I was triggered, because I was triggered very subtly this morning. So I noticed I was triggered, and because I was aware and mindful in the moment, I could observe it. You know what I mean? I could observe that I was being triggered. Usually when people are triggered, they're not even aware and they just react, out of anger, hostility, defensiveness, Okay, so I could feel myself being triggered. And instead of reacting to it, I just kind of observed it from an objective viewpoint, kind of like when you kind of like remove yourself from yourself and you just kind of watch the reaction. But anyways, I did that. I noticed I was getting defensive. But because I was aware of the defensiveness and the trigger, I consciously chose not to react. And I stayed very calm. And I just kind of like observed the thought processes and the emotional reactions within myself, but I didn't like act on it. You know what I mean? That's the difference. I didn't like follow through with an action. I just kind of sat there, observed. I guess you could call that meditation. I guess that's why they tell you you should meditate, so you become less reactive, so you become more responsive, And you can deal with things in a really calm and mature, level-headed manner. You know what I mean? Anyways, yes, I noticed I was getting defensive. And then I noticed that I didn't need to be defensive. And that the person that had triggered me obviously was being irritated by whatever it was, and that it was her issue. And I didn't need to make it my issue. You know what I mean? So, yeah, after observing this and realizing that it wasn't personal, and being able to understand the other person's point of view and understand my reaction to it, it just kind of diffused itself. Does that even make sense? I have no idea. Anyhow, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you for watching, and blessings to one and all. Amen.